So to all the students, we will take up the question answer sessions after this one. So we have with us is NxtWave Technologies. Yeah, we have Kranth Sai, sir, State Business Head from NxtWave Institute of Advanced Technology. Sir is known for his dedication and sincere commitment. Sir has played a vital role in the growth and outreach of the institute. He is deeply passionate about empowering students and guiding them in making informed career decisions. Sir's efforts have significantly contributed to connecting learners with the right opportunities and skill development paths. So let's welcome him. Sir, you can please go on with the session.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Thank you so much for the introduction. I hope I'm audible and visible for all the students.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So to quickly start off with, can I please present my screen, ma'am?
Yes,
Hello?
sir, you can present. You can present.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Hi, students. I'm Kranth. I'm a state business head at NxtWave Institute of Advanced Technologies. So further, without any delay, let's go forward. A very great session by Vijaya sir earlier, who explained about the technologies, how AI would play a vital role and all. I would like to take it further deep into the concept of artificial intelligence and what sort of role artificial intelligence would be playing in the next 10 to 15 years. So NIIT, Next Institute of Advanced Technologies, we are committed to give advanced training, hands-on training to the students. So we understood a real-time problem that is currently in the business, which is the industry and academia alignment. So if you ask me what is the difference between industry and academia, the basic simple sense that I could quote with and the basic things that I could say is the knowledge that is being shared with the students by the college and the kind of skill set companies are actually expecting from the student, because of which campus placements have gone down by a huge margin these days. So that doesn't mean companies are not recruiting people. Yes, companies are recruiting people and companies are recruiting candidates who are having additional certificates, as mentioned earlier by Vijaya sir. So this is the base reason why campus placements have gone down drastically, because companies are not interested in hiring somebody who's freshly passed out of a college with no minimal knowledge. Earlier, it used to be like the practical knowledge was shared by the colleges, based on which the companies used to hire the employees and uh, take them forward from that point to a point where they fit in well with the system. But let's see what is happening in the current world. So if you could see, the world is changing rapidly. It clearly depicts striking off the word fast and mentioning the word rapid. So the technologies have started changing very rapidly. So the technologies that we were having until 2010, 2015 are way too different to what we have today. So these rapid change in technologies require more skilled people to work on. But the colleges are actually having a similar curriculum as what they used to have a decade or 2 decades ago, which is 10 or 20 years ago. The same kind of a curriculum is being taught. But that is not what the companies are currently expecting. So with the faster change in technologies, the better educational platforms and better skills are to be, inculcated within the students. So in that process, we started something called NIIT. So we'll go deep into what NIIT is all about, but primarily, first, let's understand what is the current ongoing problem in the education industry, on job, and what is happening with the companies. So if you see how drastically things have changed from 2014 to 2025, you might all of you all relate to this. Probably, all of you all would be around 17, 18 years old by now. And I think in 2014, you might be in your sixth or seventh standards. If you could correlate once, if you see how shopping was in 2014, we used to go to shopping malls, you know, probably 5 to 10 times a year, uh, do our shopping, which was a very hectic thing during the festival times. But currently, if you see, shopping has become very accessible. You're able to use applications like Flipkart, Amazon, Meesho, for your shopping. It is giving you a wider range of approach. It has reduced the cost of the product by mitigating the challenges and the middlemen who are having their share of their business. So now Flipkart, Amazon, and Meesho have also included artificial intelligence into their applications. Like if you could scan some item and try searching, if you're having an item and want to buy a similar one, you need not try to search it in all the items that are available in the system. You can just simply scan that and just upload the picture in that website. Automatically it redirects to that product if they do have it in their platform. Similarly, now, if you see Swiggy and Zomato, back in 2014, ordering food was something that we need to do once after by going to a restaurant. But today it has become very accessible that you can do it by sitting at your home. By just one click, you're getting the desired food on your table within just 15 to 20 minutes. So similarly, if you see, money transactions, once it was a very hectic task to transfer money from one's account to another. Uh, I mean, initially it was like somebody has to go to a bank, write a deposit slip, submit it to the bank accountant, a cashier, or anybody who would first verify whether there is any money available in your account or not. Then, after confirming, they would be transferring that amount to the mentioned account. But if it is a different account, it will take it. If it's a different branch, a different bank, it might take 1 or 2 hours for the money to be credited. But altogether, a person going to a bank, waiting there in line, and getting the money deposited, and the money, by the time the receiver receives the money, it would probably be 3 or 4 hours. But today, if we see, we are hardly taking 3 or 4 seconds to do a particular transaction. If you have predefinedly fixed that I have to send this person this much amount of money, it is hardly taking us 4 to 5 seconds. The same way, if we see Netflix and Amazon, Disney Hotstar applications like these have made the movie experience very simple. Once upon a time, when if a family of four have to go to a movie theater, all four need to specifically allot a time for that, a Sunday or something, book tickets, go there, enjoy the movie, have some popcorn, and come back. So for it, at least it will take 1,000 rupees. But if we see, Amazon Prime is giving a subscription for a year for 1,000 rupees, which has a huge number of 9,000 plus movies, web series, movies, and all together. So imagine like you're watching one movie a day. It will still take 2.5 years for you to finish all those movies that are available on that platform. Sorry, 25 years to finish all the movies in that platform. So similarly, Netflix and Disney Hotstar being in the same line of business, they're giving a wider approach. Altogether, all these OTT platforms together comprises of some 20,000 movies in all languages. Now, language has not been a barrier anymore. We are watching, the Telugu audience are watching Tamil movies, Malayalam movies, and even Korean, English, other language movies as well. So the experience of watching a Korean movie couldn't have been possible in theaters. So technology always unlocks some human, the abilities that what a human cannot do. So somebody cannot display a Korean movie in a Telugu state. So that has been unlocked, and these OTT platforms are allowing their subscribers to watch any kind of movie from any language and any country within their platform. And if we see Ola, Uber, Rapido, Ola, Uber, and Rapido have made commuting very easy. If you see back in 2014, 2015, if you have to commute from one place to other, you will primarily have to go to the nearest auto stand, yeah, bus stand, and
Hello.
take your
Hello.
yes, yes,
So,
ma'am.
yeah, sorry to interrupt. So we have students with us now. I think they would like to ask few questions to you. Let's make this an interactive session. So,
Sure,
any
ma'am.
questions? Yeah, any questions from these students? You can please raise your hands, and Kranth sir is there. You can interact with him. Yeah, please ask questions related to the topic. Okay, so students, you please raise your hands, or you can even drop your question in the chat box. You can react. Yes, anyone from the students and can please interact with sir. Yes, sir, you can continue with the session.
Okay, ma'am. We'll try and take the questions once the presentation is done. Probably they might be having a better
Yes,
understanding.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yes. So we were talking about commuting. Commuting has become very easy and accessible these days.
ఆయన అసలు ఏంటో చెప్పండి ఫస్ట్.
Hello.
ఆయన ఏం చెప్పకుండా ఏం క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారు? కొద్దిగా స్పీడ్గా చెప్పండి సార్, క్వశ్చన్స్ వస్తాయని చెప్పండి. ఆయన ఏం చెప్పకుండా జొమాటో వాడి గురించి చెప్తున్నాడు ఆయన. దాన్ని నెక్స్ట్
Sir.
గురించి ఇంకేం
Hello.
రాలేదు ఆయన. కొద్దిగా చెప్పండి,
Hello.
కంటిన్యూ చేయమనండి.
PS Rao, sir, can I continue? Yes. So yeah, it is about commuting that we are talking about, that these applications have made commuting very easy, right? So talking about the evolution, the rapid evolving technologies, it is incomplete without taking the name of this man, Elon Musk. So recently, not recently, a decade ago, almost 10 years ago, back in 2015, he made a statement that says, no human in Tesla factory. You might have been familiar with Elon Musk. Yeah. Chatrish. Do you want to ask something? You can unmute yourself and ask.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah. Actually, my daughter got 32,000 in NSET, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Actually, she got a seat in WIT also.
Okay.
Now she is opting for electronics and communication. In that, this thing is there, sir. VLC and embedded system. VLSI and embedded system, sir. Which is better, sir, actually?
I think the CAB team might answer you on this, sir.
Okay.
Sir, Kranth sir, you can continue your presentation. In the last session, you will answer the question.
Sure,
Okay.
sir. Sure, sir.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes, so you might be familiar with Elon Musk. So he started two great companies called Tesla and SpaceX. So somebody like him, back in 2015, has made a statement saying no human in Tesla factory. So that means a human might not be working on floor in manufacturing cars. That would be robotic arms, robots that would be working in a factory. So back then, all the other co-competitors have, raised fingers, pointed fingers towards him, stating this might not be possible. It is not as easy as replacing a driver replacing an engineer is not as easy as replacing a driver. That satirical comment suggests he has made an autonomous car which replaced drivers, but on-floor engineers who would be working day in day out to manufacture in the process of manufacturing cars, working on floors, would not be as easy as replacing a driver. But if we see today how things are with Tesla, so these are Tesla part manufacturing units. So if you see, the robotic arms are doing all the work here. So the robotic arms are welding. If you could see the bottom left picture, the robotic arms are doing welding. The robot in the first picture, you can see the robotic arms replacing the part from one place to another. And if you can see the second picture, right top, you can see the robotic arm assembling the parts. And on the last picture, you can see all the riveting and assembling part that is being done once all the parts are manufactured. So that is how the technology is evolving. That is how rapidly artificial intelligence is evolving these days. So yeah. So if we see, what do we know about computer science? What do we know about technology? What do we know about artificial intelligence? Putting artificial intelligence aside, the traditional computer science, if we have to talk about it, is all about coding. It is all about coding that we talk mostly. But if we see, uh, this person, he has made a very bold statement. He's the CEO of NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a very familiar company these days for all the students. If at all you don't know, I'll give you a small understanding on what this NVIDIA company is all about. NVIDIA is a company which manufactures chips. So most of y'all might have been using laptop or any other electronic devices. So the chips that are used to run those devices, which are considered to be the heart of those devices, are being manufactured by NVIDIA today. So today, NVIDIA is the highest most valued company. As far as the valuations are concerned, NVIDIA is highest most valued company. It is beyond Google, beyond Microsoft, beyond Apple. So what does he suggest? He says traditional coding is going to die. He's saying that traditional coding is going to die in a couple of years. So if you ask me how and why, so let's see how old software development is and how new software development is. If I have to consider old software development, let's take the example of Instagram. Instagram is a very commonly used social media platform. Uh, so let's see what effort did it take for the company to build Instagram like today, how it is. So today now, Instagram has unlocked the new features wherein you can share the content on Instagram through any other means by just clicking on the share button. So initially, Instagram was in a pace where it was just to upload photos, view photos, like that's it. All the features that you're currently seeing, the stories, uh, the advertisements that are being popped up on Instagram, the share option, the like option, the comment option, are the added on features that were included into Instagram in the later phases. So if we see how Instagram is built and what effort did it take, it took 100 plus engineers to work on Instagram. So who are those engineers? They would be front-end developers, UI UX designers, motion designers, product managers, and many more such designations uh, who came together and started working on to build something called Instagram. What did it take exactly for all these 100 engineers to do that? It took 10 lakh plus lines of code. So if you see every feature that is currently featuring on Instagram requires a code to be written. And it has to be in correlation with the existing code so that it doesn't disturb the actual flow of the code. So it requires 10 lakh plus lines of code, and it took 10 years plus of effort for all these tiny integrations to be added. If you if you follow Instagram and technology quite a lot, you can understand that now artificial intelligence is also included into Instagram. The recent most inclusion into Instagram is artificial intelligence. And how much did it take? It took 100 plus crores of rupees to build an application like Instagram today. You might be wondering how come 100 plus crores of rupees. So to maintain the database, to maintain the servers, to maintain all the 100 plus engineers and all the other supporting staff for 10 long years, I feel this is a very small amount still. The cost was optimized, it would have taken more. Then how is the new age technology? So new age technology is running on digital AI. So I'm giving you the examples of few artificial intelligence tools which might make things easy for you all. Please note it down if you are having a book or pen, or if not, if you could take a screenshot, please do take a screenshot. This is an application called Suno.ai. What does Suno.ai do? Suno.ai writes and composes songs for you. Suno.ai is a platform just like a replication of ChatGPT, but in relation to music. So if you're a music lover, or if you want to write a song to your friend on his birthday, his or her birthday, and if you want to write a song on to your mother on a Mother's Day, or if you are interested in composing songs, and if you want to compose a song on some specific detailings, Suno.ai will help you a lot. The interface more or less looks like this. That says, make a song you can imagine. Make any song you can imagine, which means just by giving a prompt here in the box, you can create a song, which could be as minimal as 2 lines and maximum of 200 lines, 200 words. I mean, a minimal of two words and up to 200 words, which you can include the kind of music, whether it is pop, whether it is jazz, what sort of music do you want, which language do you want it to be in, and whom do you want to address in that song, and what should be the duration of the song. It could be so precise, and you can also define what instruments that are to be used while making that song. So technologies like these are like changing the face of the world very drastically. So now if you see a very bold statement again being given by somebody like Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai, you might be knowing, he's the CEO of Google currently. So he's saying, what would be the scenario with Google? He says over 25% of Google's code is now written by AI, and it's just the start. So now coding has become so simple that even ChatGPT could assist you. But ChatGPT, being not so generative enough in all dimensions, coding might need other platforms. So today, technology that is being built using coding has become very accessible and easy to build because of the intervention of artificial intelligence. Because today, coding is being written by AI. Sundar Pichai, somebody like Sundar Pichai himself is saying ki 25% of Google's code is now being written by AI, and it's just the start. So you can imagine what would be the state of it. So now, as I mentioned earlier, we have seen the example of Instagram and what did it take to build an application like Instagram. So now it took, what does old software development do? We spoke about old software development and the example of Instagram, right? So what does old software development do? I've told you all how would that be different to the current world scenarios, right? And I also told you few certain applications that I would tell, one of which is Suno.ai. And now I'll be explaining you how old software development is different to new software development. Old software development, we were making applications, websites, and adding features to them. If I have to talk about applications, you can relate to Instagram, WhatsApp, and YouTube. If it is website, you can relate to Flipkart, Amazon, which also do have applications, but their major line share of business is from websites. But today, how technology has become. Today, technology has become so vast and robust that in the new software development, making softwares that develop softwares using AI. So now the trend is not to develop an application. Now the trend is to develop an application that itself builds application. So please note down this name as well. It says it is prompt to UI powered by NxtWave. It is a platform, a software that is developed by NxtWave, which enables you to build clones of such applications. If you could just go on to prompt.ui and just simply give a prompt stating, give me a clone of Instagram, it could do that for you. So it is not limited to that point. Similarly, even with prompt to UI, you can give as minimal as 2 words and as max as 200 words, defining what you exactly require in the application. So now for building any websites for your business, further ahead, if you become an entrepreneur or you wanted to start a small scale business or you want to expand your family business with the help of digital platforms, you need not depend on a third party agency. You can build your own applications. So software and technologies are going so vast deep into the subject. Being on the surface of it is not going to suffice for the students in the further years coming forward. So as I said, prompt.ui has the ability to build applications. You can give a prompt to prompt.ui based on which it can create an application which you can use it in whichever means you want to. Okay, so the technology is growing so rapid and fast now. So you might be thinking, sir, the technology is growing rapidly and we are in the fear of losing jobs because of AI. So how does that work and what is it exactly? So exactly, if I have to speak, today, by 2030, 70% of current man hours worked will be automated by generative AI. So if you ask me, how would that happen, sir? I can give you a small example of my own self. So the presentation that I'm currently displaying it to you all, I've made it with the help of AI. Ideally, it should have been done by some associate assistant of mine. Now, I'm making sure that these things are done by AI itself. I'm not spending much time on this. I'm just giving my ideology, my intentions, and the content that is to be delivered and the content that you people need to consume. And in a way that you people could consume it and in a way that I can talk to you all in a layman language and make you all understand every depth of the subject. So today, this presentation was made by artificial intelligence. I've used an artificial intelligence tool and just given 150 words of prompt and made this presentation. That itself shows how the man hours are being taken over by artificial intelligence in further course of years. So by which there would be a huge, uh, replacement of jobs. There is a chance of losing 8.3 crores of jobs. 8.3 crores of jobs might be eliminated because of artificial intelligence. But is that a bad news? No. When the technology is getting advanced, one thing that happens is the regular jobs might be replaced, but the tech jobs will be in the next level. For that matter, if I have to see what if you may ask me what are regular jobs, what are advanced tech jobs? Now, if we have to take the example of uh, Tesla. Tesla made autonomous cars. Autonomous cars replaced drivers. They are the regular normal jobs which would be replaced considering the percentage of literate crowd that are increasing in the country and the percentage of literacy that is increasing all around the world. These stats suggest the data from all around the world, not specifically from India again. So now the regular jobs which could be replaced will automatically, obviously, be replaced. We have seen this trend for quite a lot of years. Now, further going, it might be something different again. The regular job which needs just the presence and not the skill would be replaced for sure. Then what should the course of action be? What should we be doing? So it would be, if we start working on new technologies and advanced tech, there are 6.9 crore new jobs to be created. And for your generation, it is very much suggested to be on technologies. The reason why I'm saying this is, as the technologies are advancing, now fitting into those jobs is not possible for somebody who has not learned that. So those jobs keep piling up, and there will be a huge vacuum being created wherein the jobs would be high and the people working on that would be low. But now that if you start learning technology in the next 4 years, you can take up those jobs that are not being filled by anybody. So learning advanced tech is very important. So the harsh reality that we already spoke about is the old software development has no more jobs. The companies are also not interested to hire a resource and spend time, money, effort on that resource rather than they are going with artificial intelligence tools that could make things easy for them and easy, effective, accurate, and within the given time duration. So in the new software development, as I said, there are lakhs of jobs, but only thing is people adapting towards it is pretty less as of now. So now, if you are into real-time education, if you are into engineering, opting a course that gives you new software development that teaches you advanced technologies could give you a brighter future further going ahead. We spoke about old software development and new software development, but what are if you have to speak what we were using in old software development and new software development. In old software development, we were using programming languages, front end, back end, and many more. So for all these, you need coding. In the new software development, what are we using? We are using LLMs, large language modules. We are using diffusion models. We are using distillation techniques and many more. So rather than focusing on a career that teaches all of these, it is better to go with advanced technologies that could wide open the doors for a better education. The current education system is not able to keep up with the evolution of the technologies. So because of which, many renowned personalities like Amitabh Khan have passed a statement that IIT IIM curriculum is also outdated, need radical change towards it. That suggests that the technological advancements that we are seeing from the last 10 years or 15 years are not being transferred into the theoretical knowledge that is being taught to us in the college. So that is why there is a huge gap between academia and industry. That is what we were talking about in the initial phase of presentation. What is the difference between academia and industry? What is academia? Academia is something which is taught to us in the college. What is industry? Industry is something what the companies are expecting. Today, what companies are expecting and today what we are learning, there is a huge gap between that. Because of which we are unable to reach that point where we imagined or where we wanted to be while joining engineering. So this creates a huge opportunity for all the other institutions to provide an upskilling platform for your post-engineering, which would again consume your time and money. Then you would be given an opportunity in some of the MNCs in a very basic bare minimum job. So to avoid that, as we see, the students' future is on stake. Because it is very evident that asking a student to get a job without teaching what are required to it, it is clearly putting them in a situation where they can see no light ahead. So if you see in India, 80% of Indian engineers are being unemployed. The reason being, companies are not finding that proactiveness and that tech touch to the students who are graduating right away. Earlier, the technology was very mild enough that anybody with basic knowledge could catch up and run with the organization parallelly. But now the technology has become so vast and so advanced that skills are required for you to fetch a job. Companies are also expecting you to come up with some certain set of skill sets so that they can drive you all from there rather than spoon feeding you all from the day one. Because of which there is huge drop of placements in the engineering colleges as well. 80% of Indian engineers are now being unemployed. There is a huge drop of 50 to 70% in college placements at non-IITs. If to continue further, whoever are being that remaining 20%, whoever are being recruited are being laid off. For few people, companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Meta are dream companies. And few people consider TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, and Wipro to be very prominent and very promising platforms which could give you a longer career. But the trend suggests that these companies are also on the verge of laying thousands and thousands of people. Yes, it is already done, and it is also being done. And startups like Paytm, Swiggy, Flipkart, Oyo have also uh, got quite a lot of investments and enhanced themselves really very well. But they are also trying to lay off many more people to replace artificial intelligence with in place of the employees and try to make the work more effective and more proficient. So what is exactly happening? Parents are actually investing 10 to 15 lakhs of amount into students' education, starting from 10 lakhs to 50 lakhs, depending on their capabilities and their financial ability. To the best of their ability, they're trying to put all their efforts in and joining the students in very good schools, then in very good intermediate colleges, then in very good institutions in for their graduation. But eventually, what is happening, the effort that the student is putting is the 16 years of his time. The effort that the parents are putting is the money, the hard-earned money that they have earned. But eventually, the end result is 80% of Indian graduates are being unemployed. BTech is a professional course. It is considered to be a professional course because you will be learning skills that are required for your profession. But today, time has changed very drastically that engineering has just become a degree. Post engineering student is having to go to other institutions, learn basic coding, learn basic technologies in order to place themselves in a company. So, for that, what is needed? If we see the quality of education at IIT is not what it looks like in a regular private BTech college. So what is needed in an IIT quality, what is needed for an IIT quality outcome? It should be run by top academicians. It should have advanced curriculum. It should have funding for applied research and development, strong industry alignment. What happens with IIT institutes is because the creamy layer of the country would be present at the IITs, more and more companies would come up to invest in the R&D department for them. They'll work in coordination with the companies and build a strong R&D setup for them. So that is why they'll get strong alignment with the industry automatically. Why would this happen? Because the IIT has creamy layer of students. Along with that, they have advanced curriculums with them, and they are being run by top academicians. So, for in order to attain a private engineering college to attain these standard of education, these things are to be done on immediate basis so that the quality of education would be greater. So, what we tried to do, what are we? What is our credibility? Why are we here exactly? If I have to summarize it in just 2 words, we are trying to build corporate BTech program. Our solution to this problem is NIIT's corporate BTech program. We give high quality, outcomes. We teach top IITs and top BTech colleges. We teach BTech in computer science. Our specializations are artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data sciences. We are not into multiple branches. We stick to computer science. In computer science, we are giving a specialization of AI ML and DS. Okay, so who are running NIIT? Highly accomplished and experienced team who are alumni of IIT, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Madras, IIT Bombay. Whoever has graduated from these top Indian Institute of Technologies are currently running NIIT. And what is their credibility? Along with being an IITians, automatically they'll be placed in top companies. They also have the experience of working in MAN companies. What are MAN companies? MAN companies they are the 5 most top companies in the world into the tech, which are Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. So that the starting letters of these companies pronounce MANG. So these tech companies are core team members, whoever have worked on developing the students' skill set are having an experience in MAN companies earlier. So who are our co-founders? What is our credibility? If we have to once again reiterate, Rahul Atluri sir, he's Triple IT Hyderabad graduate. He's an ex-Amazon employee. Anupam Pederla sir is a IIT Kharagpur graduate. He is also featured in Forbes 30 under 30. This is being awarded to people who have contributed to the country in a very significant manner under 30 years of age for 30 people. We are very fortunate enough that 2 of our co-founders are a part of that. And the third co-founder, Shashank Ujla. Shashank sir is IIT Bombay graduate and he's JEE All India 119 ranker. So these are our co-founders who thought there is a gap between the academia and industry. So we have to bridge that gap by building something. So that is when we have started NIIT. So to give high quality of education, we need high quality of tutors as well. So whom we call mentors. So NIIT has super mentors. These super mentors, who are these super mentors? Neeraj Kumar sir, IIT Madras graduate. He's JEE All India 99 ranker. Shashank sir, IIT Bombay, JEE All India 119 ranker. Teja Sriram sir, IIT Bombay, JEE All India 84th ranker. Trivikrama, IIT Delhi, JEE All India 93 ranker. So this is the kind of credibility that the founding team has to ensure better curriculum is being built for the students and on a stronger platform to give them a better quality of education, which would not require any further assistance after their graduation to fetch a job. So what are the solutions that NIIT are providing? NIIT, as I said, an applied R&D team is very much important. And at NIIT, the R&D team is self-funded. We have a self-funded R&D team. We have a curriculum engineering team who works on the curriculum and the advancements of the technologies and include that in the curriculum. We have student success and growth team who take care of the students individually, checking with their growth and progression and understanding where the gaps are and what are required to fill in the gaps to make these students be in a better place. Practical learning and industry exposure. Practical learning is very much important for the students. The reason being, the practical learning could open a new window for them. For suppose, if a student is working on drone, I'll give you a small live example of our students. They have worked on drone. They started programming a programmable drone. A programmable drone as in the drone functions on hand gestures. If you give it hand gestures, the drone starts working on it. In a regular methodology, if you start coding in the in your laptop, and finally, if you could receive, if you see the code is being successfully run, will that give the student the excitement, or will the student get the excitement once the program is being included into the drone and the drone flies off and start doing whatever gestures you give towards it? Obviously, it would be the second thing, right? And the reason why practical learning is important is not only this, but in real-time scenarios, if that drone is facing any sort of challenges, for suppose wind is being a challenge that the drone is being blown off, then the student will start reworking on that and start reprogramming on that to mitigate the natural calamitical issues that are occurring because of which the drone is not able to withstand to its base. So practical learning opens a new window for the student, which is post implementation. The challenges that come up, the student will have the experience and exposure to work on it. Post that, he can build the ability to work on certain challenges. So when I was talking about the research and development team, right? So in our research and development team, we have Rahul sir, he our co-founder himself. We have Avinash Dara sir, who is an ex-NVIDIA employee. NVIDIA is the company that we were talking about earlier. Revant, IIT Kharagpur. Sai Teja, Vice President Robotics. He's the person behind the drones, autonomous cars, robotic dogs, robotic arms that the students are currently working on. Vedansh, BITS Pilani graduate, Pavan, BITS Mesra graduate. All these 6 people are a part of our R&D team who constantly keep in touch with the advancements in the curriculum and try to change the curriculum with and in accordance to the industry alignment. We have, as I mentioned, we have an NIT curriculum engineering team. We have our student success and growth team. What is new with NIT? NIT gives hands-on from day one, complete hands-on learning, laptops from day one, no lab records, no notebooks, no textbooks. Because students here would be learning computer science engineering, unlike other colleges where students do not take. So some students who did not even take laptop to their colleges for all 4 years still got a degree by the end in computer science. So that degree is of no use in the real-time world. So at NIT, students will use their laptop, be it for their notes, be it for any documentation, be it for any textbook referral, or be it for any programs that they are doing. So NIT students will start using laptop from day one. There will be no lab records because students would be working on programs rather than records. They would be working on technologies like drone technology, robotic arms, robotic dogs, autonomous cars, and much more. The advanced tech, which includes certain new elements into it, like augmented reality, virtual reality, these things are being taught to the students. So Shri Teja. She's our first year student who built this smart drone which works on hand gestures. So these are the people who have faced the challenges, mitigated the challenges that they have faced. Again, relaunched the version 2.0 of the drone. Yeah, as I said, practical learning and industry exposure is very much important. So what our first year students are currently doing, if you see, they're participating in multiple hackathons and multiple hackathons all around the country. They have participated in a tech fest in Mumbai, which is biggest conclave in Asia, which is Mumbai Tech Fest. So in which they have met with a few multi-billionaires like Harsh Jain, CEO of Dream11, a company which is valued at 43,735 crores. We have our students met Miss Sandhya Devanathan, Vice President of Meta India. Meta is the parental company of Facebook and Instagram in India. And we students met Ritesh Agarwal, founder and CEO of Oyo Rooms, a company which is valued around 32,797 crores. So the exposure that students are getting is wide. They are being part of Pixel to Product hackathons. They are being a part of buildathons. So all kinds of practical learning is what they are seeing. In the Mumbai Tech Fest, they met Maharashtra IT Minister, Mr. Ashish Shelarji. Very surprisingly, when they asked for an autograph, students, when they asked for an autograph to Sir said, with the kind of technological advancements that you people are going further ahead with, it might be me who would be coming up to you and asking for an autograph or a collaboration with the government in the next 3 to 4 years. So that is a very great, he might have been very humble enough to say that. He should be very humble enough to say that it is just as an appreciation. Probably did not mean that, but yeah, Our students are at that great level. So what is new again with NIT? NIT first year students are rewriting the internship rule books. You might have been hearing about the internships that they come in the second semester of third year, or to the best first semester of fourth year. But at NIT, from the first year, first semester itself, students will be eligible for a paid internship. So over 200 plus students, this is a record couple of months back. Now this number is 400 plus. So 400 plus students within 7 to 8 months got an internship with stipend. They've got a paid internship with the corporate companies that NIT is associated with. So starting from the very first year itself, student will be having the opportunity to grab an internship. Once an internship is done successfully in a company, the exposure that the student would be getting would be of a wider range. So if you might be thinking, how is this possible? This is possible because of the vast networking that we have. We have 2,000 plus companies that are associated with us and have hired students from our other platform, other base, NxtWave, upskilling platform, NxtWave. So in order to attain IT quality outcomes, what do we require? The final thing that we require is placements. So we already have 2,000 plus companies associated with us, and we are partnering with 100 plus companies every month. The progression every month that we could see is this. These are the number of companies that are coming forward to be associated with NIT, because the companies are also looking forward for candidates who are already skilled enough, rather than taking somebody and training him for certain amount of years. So how was all of this possible? Because we have a huge team of 2,000 plus employees who take care of their own responsibilities in their own way, mastering it in such a way that every student could get the exposure in the domains that they are working in. Be it the teaching faculty, be it the placement team, be it the training team, every team works to the fullest of their ability to ensure every student is getting equal kind of a treatment and equal quality of education and equal amount of exposure that they are expecting for. So at NIT, we take care of the holistic development of the student, not only education. If you see if you want to find your passion in certain things, if you want to become an advanced tech leader, you can be a part of Advanced Tech Club. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you can be a part of Entrepreneurship Club. If you want to be a media influencer, you can be a part of Media or Influencer Club. If you are good with sports, you can be into Sports Club. If you're good with your culturals, you can be in Cultural Club. If you want to, if you're good, if you want to explore things in and around the city, you can be a part of Adventure and Outdoor Club. If you want to be social enough, and that being your pastime other than education, you can be a part of Social Club. Social events happen all through the year
Sir,
at NIT.
yeah, an announcement, sir. So we have the next session now coming up. This Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, followed by Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women. So we will start the session very soon, sir, since all the
Sure.
participants are waiting. Okay. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we'll be having Welcome Fest. We'll be having sports leagues. We'll be having cultural days. We'll be having Battle of Bands. We'll be having IPL Grand Finale nights. We'll be having esports championships. Some of you might be very much fascinated with esports like PUBG, Free Fire, and all. So to understand the technologies behind it will also help. Being conducting such activities, we have Dashra Utsav, open mic nights, and many more things, the Freshers Day activities. So yeah, you can go on to YouTube and see life at NIT. You can see how students at NIT are taking their career forward. We have 10 plus universities all across India. We have one in Delhi, one in Jaipur, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, Pondicherry, Vijayawada, and Hyderabad. So these are our universities all across the country. And if I have to speak about the admission fee would be starting from 8 lakhs to 18 lakhs for all the 4 years, which would be like 1 to 2.25 lakh per semester. It depends on the campus that you would be choosing. And we are conducting an examination called NAT. It is NxtWave Institute of Advanced Technologies Ability Test. We are conducting a NAT examination, and the score of which can also give you a scholarship. So yeah, and the fee structure and would vary based on the scholarship that you're getting and the choice of college that you're making. Yeah, admissions are open. You can start applying for NAT. I will show you how to apply for it. Usually NAT examination costs 600 rupees, but for this session, we are making it free. I'll also make sure to tell you how to make this session for free. Yeah, we do have hostel facilities available within the campus. We have.
Sir, yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt. It is to 12:36 already. We have other institutions waiting in the pipeline for showcasing
Sure,
their
ma'am.
institution. Yeah.
Sure, ma'am.
Can you just conclude?
Yeah, it's just the last slide. I can conclude. Yeah. So scholarship for early admissions, whoever come up for an early admission will have a scholarship. So this is the pattern of NxtWave admission test. I'll show you how to apply for the NxtWave admission test. You can go to the portal called nitindia.com. Okay. So you can just click on apply now for your NAT examination. Once you click on apply now, you would be redirected to the NAT examination page, wherein you could log in with your mobile number and fill in your personal details. And while the payment part, when it asks the payment part, I can give you all a code. Please note down all the students so that the examination would be made free. Okay. So I'm just typing the code here.
Sir, you can keep in code in chat box.
Okay, sir. I'll share the code in chat box. Yes. I'm sharing the code in chat box, and I'm also sharing the link of the examination on the chat box. You can use this link and click on apply now, so that you can avail this free examination. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for giving me the time. I have shared the link, and I'm also sharing the code. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much,
Yeah.
students. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Yeah, any
Thank you,
doubts,
sir.
you can just reach out to this and apply for it. You'll get a call automatically. Then we'll assist you on that. And even the CAB team can assist you on that. We are in touch with them. They have all the details. You can feel free to consult them too on this. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So now